compelling, 설득력 있는, convincing, persuasive, cogent. The speaker made some compelling arguments against immigration reform. Ultimately, 마침내, 결국, eventually, finally, in the end, lastly. After submitting his book to numerous publishers, the author ultimately succeeded in getting it published. Bulk, 큰 규모, 대량, mass, large quantity, great quantity. Buying its supplies in bulk, the department store chain was able to sell for less than its competitors. Bulk, 대부분, majority, main part. Although the bulk of the movie was boring, parts of it were funny. Incompatible, 양립할 수 없는. In conflict, discrepant, contradictory. Budget proposals submitted by different political parties are usually incompatible. Substantially, 상당히, significantly, considerably. In the mid-1800s, the enrollment of females in American schools increased substantially. Substantially, 대체로, largely, mainly. Analysts expect the political situation to remain substantially the same over the next few years. Seek, 찾다, 조사하다, look for, search for, pursue. The investigators sought the truth regardless of the consequences. Seek, 시도하다, 노력하다, attempt, try, essay. Governments must seek to balance the interests of diverse social groups. Unanticipated, 예상하지 못한, not expected, unforeseen. It is important to save money for unanticipated expenses. Merge, 합치다, 융합하다, combine, blend, fuse. The team members decided to merge their ideas and make the presentation together. Encounter, 마주치다, 부닥치다, meet with, experience, confront, face. Bill encountered many obstacles that delayed the publication of his book. Residue, 잔여물, remains, remnant, remainder. Chalky residue on the sole of Vincent's shoe proved that he had recently visited the murder scene. Circumstance, 상황, condition, situation. There are no circumstances under which rare books are allowed out of the library. Astonishing, 놀라운, 눈부신, incredible, amazing, startling, astounding. Estonia's geography is astonishing because of its unusual and diverse mix of landscapes. Intermittently, 간헐적으로, occasionally, periodically, from time to time. In eastern North America, it rains intermittently throughout the year. Application, 응용, 이용, use, utilization, employment. A microcomputer has a wide range of applications for mobile businesses. Predominant, 주된, 주요한, principal, main, primary. leading. Blue is the predominant color in Van Gogh's Starry Night. Remote, 멀리 떨어진, distant, secluded, removed. While Watson was smoking, George would sit in a remote corner of the garden. Inordinate, 과도한, excessive, exorbitant, undue. The use of inordinate amounts of pesticide and synthetic fertilizer on crops is against the law. Launch, 시작하다, start, begin, initiate, commence. The government is planning to launch a major forestry campaign. Trend, 경향, 추세, tendency, inclination, direction. The current trend is towards more part-time employment. Embodiment, 전형, 구체화된 것, concrete example. Epitome, the demigod Hercules from Greek mythology is the embodiment of masculinity. Colonize, 동식물이 서식하다, inhabit, populate. Fire ants colonize grasslands, whereas carpenter ants tend to live in wooded areas. Colonize, 식민지화하다, conquer. The Spanish were the first Europeans to colonize America. Affect, 영향을 미치다, influence, impact, act on. The scientists are currently studying how climate affects marine animal populations. Speculation, 추측, supposition, conjecture, surmise. There was much speculation in the office as to who the new employee would be. Compound, 정도를 더하다, 악화시키다, add to, intensify, worsen. The doctor said that scratching an insect bite would only compound the itchiness. Fascinating, 매혹적인, extremely attractive, captivating, enthralling. Jackson Pollock's paintings are characterized by fascinating combinations of colors and shapes. Constellation, 유사한 것들이 모임, 무리, collection, combination, group. Jerusalem is a city that is known for its constellation of cultures. Unconsolidated, 굳지 않은, loose, incoherent. Erosion rates are highest in places with unconsolidated soil. Outstanding, 뛰어난, excellent, remarkable, prominent. The writer's speech was so outstanding that years later people still quote from it. Outstanding, 네 지불을, 처리되지 않은, unpaid, unsettled, owing. Susan has quite a few outstanding debts this month. Outcome, 결과, result, consequence, conclusion. The researchers were surprised by the outcome of the psychology experiment. Document, 문서, 기록, record, report, paper. The archaeologists found ancient documents in a cave in the desert. Intrinsically, 본질적으로, fundamentally, essentially. Unlike money, gold and diamonds are considered to be intrinsically valuable. disputatious, 논쟁을 좋아하는, contentious, argumentative, quarrelsome. The disagreement got heated quickly because both people involved were highly disputatious. Diverse, 다양한, 다른, varied, various, manifold, dissimilar. Russell's genius lies in getting people of diverse backgrounds to work together. Eerie, 기묘한, odd, strange. The book 1984 was an eerie prediction of the future. Tenuous, 빈약한, weak, insubstantial. Germany provided a tenuous justification for its invasion of Poland in 1939. Eradicate, 근절하다, completely remove, root up, extirpate, eliminate. The U.S. spends $50 billion per year trying to eradicate drug use. Prone to, 무엇하기 쉬운, susceptible to, likely to get. Young children are prone to illness because their immune systems are not well developed. Large, 바뀌다, embed, implant. The meteor flew in from outer space and lodged in the rock. Gather momentum, 탄력이 붙다, make progress, gain impetus. Business at the new bookshop was slow at first, but soon started to gather momentum. Viable, 생존 가능한, able to survive. A fetus is considered viable after it has endured 20 weeks inside the womb. Impediment, 장애물, obstacle, obstruction, barrier. If Ben puts his mind to something, no impediment can stop him from reaching his goals. Arid, 메마른, dry, barren, sterile, waterless. To perform a construction project in an arid desert, a great amount of water is needed. Credible, 믿을 수 있는, believable, reliable, plausible. Internet websites are not always credible sources of information. Vacate, 떠나다, 비우다, abandon, evacuate, void. The typhoon forced residents to vacate the area near the coast. Cushion, 보호하다, 충격을 완화하다, protect, buffer. Exercise shoes have a layer of foam that cushions the foot from the impact of running. Peculiar, 특유의, 독특한, unique, distinct, particular. The idiomatic expression is peculiar to the British dialect of the English language. Peculiar, 이상한, strange, unusual, odd. The zoologists were puzzled by the animal's peculiar behavior. Attributable to, 무엇에 기인하는, caused by, ascribable to. The World Health Organization stated that 12% of global deaths is attributable to smoking. Enact, 법률 등을 제정하다, make into law. Establish, pass, adopt. The Civil Rights Movement pressured Congress to enact a new law in 1964. Stratified, 층으로 이루어진 layered, stratified rock helps geologists determine the age of geological deposits. With regard to 무엇에 관하여, in terms of, with respect to, concerning, stricter regulations with regard to genetically modified foods are being considered. Turbulent, 격동하는, violent, agitated, tumultuous. The increase in civil wars around the world is a sign of our turbulent times. Appraisal, 평가, evaluation, assessment, estimation. Employees are given formal appraisals every 6 months. Erroneous, 잘못된, wrong, incorrect, mistaken, false. All of the team agreed that it was an erroneous conclusion. Proponent, 지지자, supporter, advocate, adherent, partisan. Huxley's grandfather was a famous biologist and proponent of Darwin's theories. Absolute, 절대적인, 완전한, unqualified, complete, utter. Mr. Jones developed a worldwide reputation as an excellent expert in his field of study. Gratify, 만족시키다, 기쁘게 하다, satisfy, please. With its new and unique sound, Beethoven's symphony gratified audiences in Vienna.